Tatiana Issa, first of all, thank you for having me here. So now let's talk about the Dzi Croquettes and how did the idea of making the documentary came up?
I think I always had the idea. I had a personal side in the story. I was living with them when I was a child. I was basically raised by them during a period of time in my life, in Paris when they were in Paris. So being, like growing up around those incredible guys was so strong always for me. And I felt the need to tell the story because I used to, tell everyone my age or younger, that kind of humor that you see on TV every day, the kind of words that we use, slangs and stuff like that. And they didn't know what I was talking about. I used to say that all comes from the Dzi Croquettes. And they were like, who? What are you talking about? So Raphael Alvarez, who directed the film with me, we opened a production company in New York City, trying to showcase a better side of Brazil. We found out living abroad that people still have kind of a cliche idea of Brazil. It's violence, it's carnival, and we wanted to show that Brazil is so rich and culturally and in other ways as well besides that. And that being said, then we always had the idea of one day doing a documentary about them. But we were doing another one. We were working in a documentary in the Amazon with the Indians about another thing. And we went to Rio and we decided to record the interview with the 5 remaining members of the group just to have it. That was the initial idea. And then that became 45 interviews at the end because everyone was telling, others like, oh, they're doing a documentary about the Dzi Croquettes. Oh, they're doing a documentary about the Dzi Croquettes. Oh, I want to talk, I want to be there. Oh, that person needs to say, that person needs to be there. So that became like a roller coaster and we'd end up having 45 interviews. But I think mainly the need to tell the story was because they unfortunately got forgotten for more than 40 years. They were so important in our culture, in our country, and they got completely forgotten. So we felt that we need to, fix that unfortunately happened in their story.